Continuing with the series I started last week about the Japanese culture and the Shishin culture, I would like to talk today about the Shokunin or the Shokunin Kishitsu, which means the Shokunin spirit. Shokunin means craftsman, a person of art, a person of craftsmanship. But it's a concept that goes beyond the mere fact of being a craftsman, and it's a concept that gets into the whole Japanese culture, and it's a part of the whole way of thinking life that Japanese people have. For a shokunin, his or her art is a way, is his or her way of living, is his or her way of doing things, it's an attitude in life, it's a social consciousness and responsibility. For Japanese thinking, when you are an expert in making katana, for instance, or you are an expert, or you are a person that works in making bikes, or even running a bar or a pub, you have a social responsibility, a social obligation for the general welfare, and you have to do your art, you have to do your activity in the utmost of your capacities, in the extreme of your capacities, because you have a responsibility with your peers in the society, and you have this responsibility in a material and in a spiritual way. It's very related with karma. It's very much related with ethics, with Japanese ethics, with not to be a problem for the others, but on the contrary, to be a source of happiness, of things well done for the others that form part of your social group, of the rest of your peers in your society. It's quite common to see this kind of behavior on every in every aspect in Japanese life. It's not only, as I was saying, that a craftsman works on the Western understanding of craftsmanship. It is applied to anything. It was applied to samurai. It was applied to people making food for others. It is applied for a president of a company, for a businessman. It's applied for any responsibility you have in life. That kind of shokunin spirit goes beyond a mere activity, a professional activity. It has to do. It is very related to the same idea of contemplation. It is doing things with joy, in a beautiful manner, in a careful manner, in a humble manner, and as I was saying before, at the utmost and at the extreme of your ability. And this is your task in life, to develop yourself to the most, to be a good part of society, to be a good person, a good spirit, to have a right attitude in your relation and in your position inside society. Finally, I would like to compare it with Western way of achieving perfection. It is quite common in modern culture that we wrongly consider that to be someone in life or to do things well, we have to, at the same time, and not being able to separate one thing from the other, we have to be ambitious in a bad sense, to be competitive, to be aggressive, to take things from other people, to be more, to put ourselves in a superior position of others, and that is and that those both things are so much related that they are not that we cannot separate one from the other, and it is not true. It is just not true. To do your work or anything you want to do, and that is in your personal way and your personal path through this life, to do it perfectly and to be the best on that thing you do, does not necessarily to have associated to it the fact that you have to destroy others or to be above others or to occupy these spaces that maybe don't belong to you, and it's not necessarily that you are that kind of aggressive person that needs to use force or violence in an inner sense, not in an external way, to become successful. One can achieve perfection just because of the joy of it, and just because you want to be better, and the outcome is normally the same, but probably on a more restful, spiritually way. So enjoy your week, and I hope I have you next week.